just wanted to put together a quick Ermac Frost guide. This is the team I've been running in online a little bit. I feel like it's pretty solid. Like, it's very simple. It's not very flashy. And this is a guide specifically on like the Ermac Frost synergies. I won't be going over like Ermac basics. I just think this is like a solid, like beginner-friendly cameo, like an entry-level cameo for Ermac. Gives you like lots of opportunities to improve and like really you learn how to play to Ermac's strengths with this cameo, I feel, which I'll go over in a bit. But yeah, basically Ermac wants to like, you know, he wants to get in, do a bunch of like float cancel, block pressure shenanigans, and Ermac's a little harder to play because you have to play off your opponent kind of thing, because you want to put them in these really long, obnoxious block strings and eventually look for an opening, and I think Frost gives you like a lot of opportunity for these openings with just, you know, a free low freeze, and you can just do very basic stuff off of this freeze. I'll show a bunch of combos and stuff at the end of this video, but as like just a for now example. It's a very basic thing you can do, and you know, obviously it's a lot for, you know, people to handle. And you know, obviously that's not always going to work, because you know, you'll come across players that, you know, recognize that you're doing block string into Frost, so they'll try and block this and get a punish off you, because you know it's very, very negative. But that's where like the mind game and the pressure continues, because you know they might hold down and then you can go for overhead, you can go for grab, and the good thing about overhead is overhead connects into the Frost thing. And you know, through playing a lot of games, you'll come across a lot of opportunities where you can just generally improve at Ermac as well. You can do you practice your cancels, which I'll give you a quick example of here. Like that. But yeah, through playing like Frost Ermac, you'll come across a lot of like those kinds of opportunities where you see an opportunity to, you know, punish someone for reacting to what you're doing, and I feel like that's how Ermac is kind of supposed to be played. You kind of want to constantly, you know, pressure your opponent and just look for that opening kind of thing. So that's how I feel like Frost improves you with like at playing Ermac's game plan as a whole. But yeah, the only real downsides to this is obviously you're giving up damage, but you'll always have like a lot of resources, because with the Frost combos that I'm going to show you, they're very cheap. They're all 1 bar, decent damage. And it gives you a lot of opportunity to use this move. I've used this move a fair bit in online just because I've got so much meter to do so. So between using this and like normally at the end of a combo, it doesn't really take up that much bar. So you'll find that you have like breaker, you'll have bar for, you know, using this move and all that stuff. And another downside is obviously Frost doesn't have the best recharge on either of her moves that you'll be using. I don't even know, like, does this even have, like, even that's got pretty mediocre recharge, so it doesn't come without downsides. But I think still think it's a good entry-level cameo, and once, you know, you feel like you've gotten everything you need to get out of Frost, you can always move on to one of Ermac's better cameos, because he has a lot of cameos, he works with a lot. I just thought I'd make a quick little guide on, you know, why I think Frost is like a good beginner one for anyone struggling to like really get a grasp of Ermac, playing him online and stuff like that. And yeah, so I'll show a few examples and stuff now of what you can do with Frost Ermac.